Hi, I'm back with another look at my entire movie collection. I only have this that I'm doing right now, and then like one more shelf, and I'm done. I wasn't going to do the whole thing today, but I just wanted to get out of the way. And I actually, while doing this, got rid of like three more things that I don't want anymore. So, success. Okay, I'm gonna go because I have a lot of movies on my bed. So, you have Toy Story, Parent Trap, Shrek, Steel Magnolias. I need to upgrade this movie. I haven't seen it in a really long time. The thing with this is like a cabinet, and it's like on one pl- place where it's harder for me to get to. So I don't really watch these as much as I should, but I love Steel Magnolias, and I'm gonna need to upgrade. Captain Blood, great film, obvious. Thumbelina, Swan Princess. I love this. I watched this in the theater. I'm pretty sure I saw the second one in the theater, but I don't own it. I don't remember that one. Tommy Boy. This is hilarious. The first time I watched it, there was a scene where his hair blows back, and like that killed me. And so I bought it because of that. That made me laugh so hard. Obviously, another one I might get rid of. And her shoes. But I need to rewatch it. I loved it when I first saw it, but it's been a while, and I really don't have like any desire to rewatch it. But I'm gonna do that so I can really see if I want to keep it. The Secret Garden, classic. Obviously, keeping The Secret Garden. Little Rascals, another. This is the cutest movie ever made. Pocahontas 1 and 2. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. The Big Sleep and Key Largo. Double set. What a Girl Wants. I'm so glad I need to watch this month because The Cranks is a staple Christmas film for me. I love it. I think it's such a funny, feel good movie. What Amazing New, amazing movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to see it. I need to upgrade it so badly. Um, 27 Justice, another one I need to upgrade. This movie always makes me cry. This, I think it's hits a lot of women. This movie, it's like a comedy, romantic comedy. But I think the overall she's always taking care of everybody else, and then she comes last. I feel like that is something that a lot of women deal with, and so from what I can gather, a lot of this movie makes a lot of people emotional because of some of the scenes. It Takes Two, classic Mary Kate and Ashley movie. Um, oh my god, when I tell you there's like a million movies here, I mean it. Okay, then we have The Best of Britney, Justina, Christina. This is from Mickey Mouse Club. Um, We Are Marshall. This is what I'm probably going to get rid of. I should have looked through these before I started this, but this is I'm probably gonna get rid of it because I don't want to watch it anymore. Raise Your Voice, classic Hilary Duff. Blue Crush. I actually wanted to rewatch this recently and I couldn't find it, and now I know where it is. So yeah, this is a movie I'm never gonna get rid of. This is just like I don't have the desire to watch it all the time, but it is one that I need to have in my life. Brother Bear, love it. Grey Gardens, I love this movie. I need to. The, I want to watch it more, but I can never know where I never know where it is, and now I know where it is. Long Shot. This is a movie I reference quite a bit. It's supposed to be like a guilty pleasure. It's not. I love this movie. It has so many like boy bands in it, and I love the music. I just need to rewatch it. Rumor has it. I bought it, never rewatched it, so this is gonna go because I haven't. I don't want to. So This is when I need to go. So this has been good because I'm clearing out a lot of movies that I don't want anymore. So yeah, we just saw that in real time. These are both going. 'Cause I can't have every movie that I've ever seen that I liked, like when I was at some point, because I don't want to watch them anymore. That's just what is the situation. Um, Three Little Words. This is cute. It has Vera Ellen, and I love her so much. Oh, Arlene Dahl, forgot. Yeah, she died last month. But anyway, Fred Astaire, great. We have Up. See, the Disney movies I watch on Disney Plus. So, yeah, Up is my favorite Pixar film. Absolutely love it. Um, The Time Traveler's Wife. This movie, when I first saw it, like every time I would watch it, there's a certain scene that made me cry, and like I don't think I ever really cried that much watching a film as I did with this one. And it's one that I'm gonna upgrade at some point in my life, but I need to rewatch it to really make sure. But it's been a while, but I know I love this movie. Just need to rewatch it. Oh, this is one I'd probably go. I don't know. Your brother doesn't. Probably keep it. I just never have any desire to watch it, but it's a classic, and I probably will now that I know where it is. But I don't. Maybe I won't. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. Maybe not. Sleeping Beauty, love it. Man of the House is so problematic, and I do think I should get rid of it because of that. But Jonathan Taylor Thomas, I love him in this movie. So yeah. Teachers. This was really hard to find. This says $36.99. I probably did pay that. It's on Amazon because I want this. I wanted this movie so badly. It's such a good movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to. Oliver and Company, obviously great. Crossroad, I need to upgrade so badly. This is an underrated film. You need to see it if you haven't. Just Married, I need to rewatch. This one I've seen a billion times. It was it's like, I love Brittany Murphy and I miss her so much. And I love her in this movie. I loved Ashton and Brittany. I shipped them so hard, and I feel like chemistry was great, and I just love this film so very much. I need to rewatch it though, because I haven't seen it in a really long time. Pride and Prejudice, love it. Interstellar, love it. A Gingerbread Christmas. This came with 2 dolls. And I think I accidentally gave mine away, and it makes me so sad because I loved her. But yes. Murder on the Orient Express. I watch it every October. Not every October. I try to watch it in October. Enchanted. The Notebook. Classic movie. Phoebe in Wonderland. I always, when I watch this or Maisie, I usually watch them together. I just think they complement each other really well, and both movies are wonderful. And if you haven't seen this, you need to. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. So Phoebe in Wonderland, stan it. Mirror Mirror. I've only seen this twice, but when I first saw it, I loved it. But I need to rewatch it just because I don't know if I'd like it as much as I used to. I thought this was a Disney movie, and it's not, and it throws me off because it's a Snow White retelling, but I do need to rewatch that to see how I feel about it. And then we have Being the Movie. My brother and my dad and I would watch this, and it's inappropriate for children, but we watched it, and it just has like good memories. I love this movie. I need to rewatch it soon. It's just classic. Love and Basketball. This I'm going to be upgrading to Criterion Blu-ray at some point because I love it so much. And then we have Beaches. I need to upgrade to Blu-ray. One of the best friendship films of all time. One of the saddest movies of all time as well. Oh, okay. If you saw my What I Watched in November, you've seen like two of these three movies: Finding Nemo, The Brady, A Very Brady Christmas. Did I show this? Yeah, I did. Heart and Souls. I love that movie. A Walk to Remember. I saw this 5 times in the theater. That's still my record of most times seeing a movie in theaters. I need to rewatch it. I need to upgrade it. I know it's not on Blu-ray. I've looked. It's not on Blu-ray. That's upsetting. Are you touching on the Beast? This movie is so underrated. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. So that needs to change. People need to watch it. Arsenic and Olay is one of my most watched movies in my collection. And again, I didn't watch it this year because I didn't know where it was, but now I do. I'm picking it out of the cabinet and sticking it somewhere where I can find it because it's one of my staple movies. I've seen it a billion times. Gremlins. I need to keep this out because it's a Christmas Halloween movie. And then we have Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. 2 of the funniest films ever made. Grumpy Old Men, I think, is the funniest out of the 2, but Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon, one of the greatest duos of all time. They're best friends, and yes, they make me laugh. Okay, one more stack. Wyatt Erlander. The book is amazing. One of the best books ever written. This movie is so sad. I used to actually watch it quite a lot, but there's one scene that I've never been able to watch again. It's when where is she? She is staying with Robert Knight Penn's family. If you've seen the movie, you read the book, you know what I'm talking about. But I can't even watch like any of that her being with them. Like that whole part of it is so hard to watch. And I usually, when I would watch it, would just like fast forward through it. Like I don't do that. Even when there's movies that I know, like there's gonna be something I don't want to watch, I'll just like not watch it. I'll like go on my phone and ignore it. But with this movie, a lot of times I would fast forward through her being with Robin Wright Penn's family because it was too much to watch. Like I don't know, but that movie is good. Holiday in the Sun. I love Mary-Kate and Ashley. They're my idols for life. I love this one very much. Getting There, another classic. We love it. I wish they would release all Mary-Kate and Ashley's series would be released on Blu-ray. That would be like the dream. Adventures of Robin Hood. I love Olivia de Havilland and Errol Flynn. They were my favorite old Hollywood couples. They weren't really a couple, but they were in love. They never got past anything. They never had a relationship, but they were in love with each other, and it's very complicated, but I love them. They were great together. When in Rome, another classic, Mary-Kate and Ashley movie. The Challenge. I love them so much. School of Rock. I need to upgrade this. This is amazing. This is like Jack Black. He was just so like you would want him for your teacher. He was just fun. Rebel Without a Cause. I've only seen this a couple times. I need to upgrade it, so that needs to happen. I can watch it more. Pretty in Pink. I think I need to rewatch it because I know I watched it when I was younger and I was like, she should ended up a Ducky. And now, as an adult, probably my opinion would maybe change. But I just thought that what's his name, Andrew's character in this, I just thought he was just like trash. And I know it's high school and he had like peer pressure, but I just felt like he was very much like a wuss. That's what I don't like using that word. I don't know. I can't think of the actual word I want to use, but he was just, let me see, like he had no backbone. And again, he was in high school, but I don't know. I just had a problem with him. So I'm gonna have to rewatch it just to see if my opinion changes. I don't know. Wild America, one of my all-time favorite movies. I wish he wasn't in this movie. Scott Barstow is garbage. He was in Tucker Everlasting, another one of my all-time favorite movies, and he's in this. And I'm not gonna go into what happened, what he did. You have to Google it. Scott Barstow. He is a garbage human being. But JTT isn't. He's a good man. Devin Sawa, I'm pretty sure is a good man as well. But so this brings up a topic, like people are like, don't watch that movie because this person did something awful, but you can't throw away the whole film just because of one person. Like he is he's no good, but they're good. They're good people, and the movie's good. So yeah, I'm all for accountability and being like, well, this person did shitty things, so don't support them. But you have to look. Sometimes I feel of the bigger picture of they're not the only person in the movie. They're not the only person who worked on the movie, and like like a lot of times stuff will come out years later and then people will attack the actors or whoever was involved and they're like, how could they have worked with that person? And it's like, you don't know until you know. And even then it's still like the other people had nothing to do with, okay, they had nothing to do with what he did. Nothing at all. Nothing. So I'm not going to not watch the movie just because of him, because I love them. You get it? Because I feel like this generation is all or nothing now. Like, it's like, they'll be like, well, this actor did something bad, so I'm not going to watch the movie to protest it. Meanwhile, there's other actors involved in it that who don't feel the way the other person feels or didn't have anything to do with what that particular actor did. So I don't think you should boycott the whole movie just for one person's bad decisions. Maybe don't see it in the theater if you don't want to like support to them, but you can watch it later when it's like streaming or whatever if you really want to watch it. I just think there's too much like shame put on people for watching stuff because you can't find an imperfect human being. Like, it's impossible. And you know there's certain things you cannot let go of and you can't ignore and you can't just sweep under the rug, like racism or homophobia, transphobia, or whatever it is. Those things, yes. Like, I'm not going to support like Dave Chappelle, but if he was in a movie with somebody that I enjoyed, I'm not gonna boycott the movie just because he's in it. I'm just saying. I don't know. So I mean, If it was an older movie, I wouldn't. But obviously, if someone made a movie with him now, I'd be a little bit like, really. But even then, I'm not going to hold somebody accountable for somebody else's actions that they don't hold themselves. But anyway, okay. So then I'm almost done. I had to go on that rant because that's been something I've been like holding in for so long, where it's like people are like, don't support, don't watch this movie because this one actor did something bad, and I'm like, well, nobody else in the movie did anything bad, so why are you attacking the whole everybody? Why are you putting up? Why are you putting that on everybody else? But anyway, say anything. I need to upgrade this really badly. How to deal? This is one of the most problematic teen romances ever. But I love it so much. Like but I haven't watched it in a really long time. But I remember when I showed this to a friend, and she was like, "That relationship is trash," and I'm like, "Yeah, they." If you watch it, even when I was younger, I was like, "They're trash. This relationship is so trash," but I love it. I don't know. Like I feel like you have like your movies and you're like this couple they shouldn't be together, but I love this movie. Like I can't help it. I just do. And then we have Pinocchio with JTT. Love this film. Bruce Almighty. That's what I'm probably gonna get rid of because I've watched it in recent times and I don't find it as funny as I used to. On the Line with Lance and Joey. This I'm never gonna get rid of. This is my childhood and I love it and it's staying. And then last but not least we have Superstar. Molly Shannon and Milford. I actually wanted to watch this recently. So again, I'm glad I did this. I did this today. I didn't know where it was, and it was kind of like how you're hearing anxiety brain, and then suddenly you're like, where is this thing that I haven't thought about in years, and you can't let it go. This was that for a little while. So I'm so glad I found it because I love this movie. When you say the name, you have to do it like Mary Catherine Gallagher did it, Superstar. She was, she's also, like, this movie was so funny. Like, I love her. Oh, it even says Mary Catherine Gallagher at the top. So, that is it for this segment of my DVD and Blu-ray collection thingy. So I will see you next time. Goodbye.